Welcome back, friends. I showed you in my last video my little set that I bought from Tesco of 4 notebooks, and I'm calling them my not Midori notebooks because, as I mentioned in my last video, I've been fascinated with these Midori handmade paper, some with no lines and some with lines, but very, very expensive. And these Midoris usually have leather covers, so I've been looking for an alternative, and this is what I found in Tesco's. I think about €7.50. I'm not sure of the exact price, little container for them. So I showed you in my last video my Wonder notebook, and I just went with my intuition and the word wonder. I wrote out the song about the lemon tree, and I mentioned all about that and my song lyrics in my last video. So today I'm moving on to Thoughts. Thoughts is the second notebook that I immediately wanted to use. I love the print on the front. It's like a linen, but it's really cardboard. It's lovely embossing with pale green dots, and the words Thoughts are stamped out in silver, and there's nothing on the back. Nice size, lovely for a handbook, lovely for a handbag, lovely for writing in. So that's my first page, and it says 10 ways to move on. Number 1. By the way, I just stamped some ink on the background just to make it. I did that after the writing. I did the writing first. 10 ways to move on in life, I suppose. Number 1, allow yourself to be happy. Number 2, be confident and trust yourself. How true is that? Number 1 is very true too. We often don't allow ourselves to be happy, but I'll talk about these in more detail in another video. Number 3, welcome change and go with it. Number 4, be courageous and take a risk. Number 5, ditch the guilt. Now that is a very important one. Number 6, know that you deserve the best. Number 7, make a decision and follow through. Number 8, smile in the face of adversity. Difficult one. Number 9, remember that you are good enough. And number 10, be yourself. They're lovely little sentiments. So I stamped an explore stamp and live full the life you have imagined on the bottom. My second, remember now they're thoughts, so my second one that I found, I just decorated the side page here with shopping things, handbag and shoes. I love shoes and I love shopping. I suppose not that I don't shop too much, but when I do and when I find things I like, I love it. I put some washi tape on the top. It's called 10 Healthy Habits. Now I love this one, and I actually found this one on Facebook. So I put a little sticker, love this, beside it. 0 hours of television. Now this is for a healthy life, remember. 1 hour of exercise. 2 liters of water. 3 cups of green tea. 4 short mental breaks. 5 small meals. 6 a.m. wake up time. I love the next one. 7 minutes of laughter. 8 hours of sleep at least. 9 p.m. end of day and off to bed. And 10 prayers of gratitude. I mean, if we could live life like that, we'd all be very healthy. I love those sentiments. Next page is a granny sentiment. You all know I'm a granny. I started to decorate the little girl with ordinary markers, but it did start to bleed through. So I'm waiting. I have new markers ordered, so hopefully they won't bleed. So Granny. Grandma, hold me a little longer. Rock me a little more. Tell me another story. You've only told me 4. Let me sleep on your shoulder. I love your happy smile. I'll always love you, Grandma, so stay with me a while. So it reminds me to spend time with my grandchild. And I love the little bunny rabbits. She loves the little rabbits and the little baby rabbits as well. So that's why they're there. Now, next one is not fit to be read out. It's, you know, the difficulties you get when you're trying to create a password on the internet and it doesn't accept your first one, it doesn't accept your second one. Now some of it though have some words in it that really can't. So I'll read down as far as the words and then I'll stop. Creating a password. So the person types in cabbage, CABBAGE. Sorry, this password must be more than 8 characters. So then they try again. Boiled cabbage. Sorry, the password must contain 1 numerical character. So they try again. 1 boiled cabbage. Sorry, the password cannot have blank spaces. So this is where it gets a little bit rude. 50 boiled cabbages. Sorry, the password must contain at least 1 uppercase letter. So here we go again. 50 boiled cabbages. Sorry, cannot use more than 1 uppercase consecutively. So here's the next password that gets typed in. 50 boiled cabbages shoved up your if you don't give me access immediately. So the answer to that is sorry, the password cannot contain punctuation. Now the last one. Now I am getting really pissed off with all the capital letters used properly. 50 boiled cabbages shoved up your if you don't give me access immediately. And down at the bottom, sorry, but that password is already in use. Now how true is that when you come to try to make a password? Very often on the internet, now I don't know about you, but passwords torment me and I try to stick to maybe 4 or 5. Anyways, next page, all about happiness. To be truly happy, you must accept what is happening in your life right now. Put what has happened behind you and let it go. And have faith in what will be coming your way. So I wrote in the bottom there, I stamped it, for remember that something incredibly wonderful is always possible. And a little sticker saying awesome. Some great words, some very powerful words. As you can imagine from my 2 books there, I love words and I love the power of them. So that's why I kind of felt the need to record the words, because I can never remember them and I like to read back over them and feel their power again. So that's mainly the reason behind these not Midori notebooks. This one is my second last one, I think. Yeah. Okay. So it's a pretty darn cool saying. And remember, life's treasures are people, not things. How true is that? Making judgments. Before you make assumptions about someone, make sure you learn the facts. Before you judge someone, understand why they are the way they are. Before you hurt someone else, think how you would feel if you were in their shoes. And before you speak your words, think how they are going to affect others. Now, judgment I try not to do. I suppose I do judge people at times, but it is not a good thing. I just feel when you judge somebody, you're going to be doing it unfavorably. So those words are terribly true. If we could think of those before we make assumptions, we'd never judge people. This one has a nautical theme about it, so I stamped a ship and some seashells. Before you judge someone, again, another reminder. Excuse me. Before you judge someone, just make sure now that you can see the page in camera shot. Yes. Our scars are not always visible. Our wounds are not always healed. Our illnesses are not always understood, and our pain is not always showing to others. So in other words, kindness to everyone, because you don't know what they're feeling. So I hope you can see that one okay. My camera slipped a bit on me, so I'm not quite sure whether that one is in focus. So look, thanks for watching. And the other two notebooks I have, Dreams, I haven't anything in it really, only some of my stamps. I stamped them in just to remind me of what ones I have. My sayings. I'll show you that at a later date when I have it more filled. And my last one is Joy. And as I said, I haven't anything in that but just joy. Immediately when I hear the word joy, that's what I think of. Joy to the world. So hopefully I'll be able to put happy things in here. Not sure yet what's going to be filled in this one. But this is one of the lined books. So like I said, I have 2 blanks and 2 lined books. But I'm enjoying them. And I'm finding them very useful. And the little box is very handy for keeping them together. So I advise you all to get writing, and you don't need the most expensive notebook. I know it's lovely and it's luxurious to write with a very expensive notebook and with handmade paper, and it's beautiful, but sometimes there's also the fear there that you'll spoil it. I mean, I just pick up my pen basically and write in this because I'm not worried. It's not expensive. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. It does me fine. It's ordinary notebook paper. Now some of the prints are bleeding through, but not to worry. It's for me. It's not for anybody else. And if I like it, that's what's most important. Thanks for watching my second video on my not Midori notebooks. Talk to you soon. Bye.